Hello everyone, and welcome back to some new Super Mario Bros Wii, where we're going to be beating 8 Airship without touching ground. So let's go! Now, immediately what we're going to want to do is propeller, so that way we don't actually touch the ground. And I guess I can explain what ground is. Now, I'm saying ground is the standard brown wood that you can see everywhere. Anything that is not that is perfectly safe to touch. And even the brown wood, I'm allowed to wall jump off of it, hit the bottom of it. I'm just not allowed to stand on it. Now, you might be thinking this makes this an easy challenge. Well, it does have quite a few problems, including right here coming up. Because what you actually have to do is you have to stand on that little cannon, and you actually have to jump and land directly on a cannonball as it fires. This way you can get over these stairs and do a propeller to make it over a gap. Next, you just need to do some simpler platforming over a gap, and then you're on to the next section, which is honestly really easy. Now, why do I say it's really easy? Well, because all the platforms are perfectly safe to touch. There's no problems whatsoever. And I guess you could say the ceiling is the ground, but since I'm not standing on it, I'm just touching the bottom, it's perfectly safe. So that makes this a very easy room, to say the least. So, next up, the room after isn't actually that bad as well. But we'll get to that. So, starting off here, we need to get through the pipe, and then we can actually start this room. Now, here, we want to do is we're going to want to go over a bunch of this stuff, and just platform on the blocks. But, as you can see, we need to land directly on this screw, which we can then spin on to move the iron platform, and then we need to actually make it over to another screw, which we can also just spin open. Make our way over to another screw before going over all these different wooden platforms. And then we can make our way underneath a Mecha Koopa. Now, here's what we actually want to do. We want to land on this little semi-solid bridge. Then we can just platform over to this screw, and then we can make our way through the actual closing gap before going to land on the other screw. I believe this is the last one, and what we do is we want to wall jump off the iron platforms, and then propel our way all the way over to these crates. Ground pound into the pipe, and now we just have a fight with Bowser Jr. And thankfully, all the ground here is perfectly fine. Because as you can see, it's definitely not the brown that we are used to. Which means it's perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and finish off Bowser Jr. with hit number 1. And now we have Invincible Boss Phase. Because everyone loves Invincible boss phases. Oh boy. Alright, so let's get hit number 2. Right, now we need to get one more hit on him. Oh wait, never mind. We have another Invincible boss phase. Because of course we do. Now we just need to get the last hit, and there we go. That was 8 Airship without touching the ground. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.